got chicken thighs. They were on sale. We're gonna
98 cents a pound?
Yeah. I'm gonna debone them and skin them and trim them up and use the bones and the skin in our stock that we make.
When you're buying them like this, though, you're paying for the weight of the bone and the skin. You think that's still quite a bit cheaper, though, right?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, the cheapest you can usually find
Well, you found at Walmart.
boneless, skinless is what is it? A couple dollars.
Yeah, I think $2.76 for the value pack at Walmart,
Yeah.
and it was like $3.46 for a smaller package. And then it's higher than that at Sam's even. Maybe it's because it's a name brand.
Could be. Thighs are always a little rough to debone. They always come with a little craggy side. And you can run off a nice chunk on there. It should be. That's why you always have these little chunks of meat on the skinless thighs.
Is that one done?
Yeah, pretty much. I might go over it again and get some more of the fat off of like right here. But for the most part, it was done.
You should weigh it when we're done and compare.
Oh, the lot of weight comes off with the bone and the skin. These ones are fairly big.
Yeah, they're big chicken. It's not a smooth cut, is it?
Oh man, no, that's always raggedy as all get out on the inside. Even when you get the professionally done ones, you know, they're always real raggedy on the inside. This is not easily done. I don't know how somebody would debone a whole chicken. I've seen them do it, but it seems
Tedious.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look at the size of that thing. It's a big thigh.
Yep. Igor chicken. Oh, good stuff. Bread. To be dinner. I forget what year it was they came up with the particular crossbreed that this chicken is. Most all the chickens we use are this crossbreed, and it's so bred and it can't even really mature and breed back onto its own. It can only be produced as like a hybrid of two different chickens. Veiny looking there.
I always like that part cut out.
If you've ever killed an egg-laying chicken
Oh, I haven't.
and dressed them out, Their breasts are not broad at all. They're very kind of pointy.
You know what the majority of people are doing these days, like that are having backyard chickens with their chickens once they get old? Are they keeping them as pets?
It all depends on the person.
Yeah, I know it does, but
some people
there's a lot of people doing backyard chickens, even porch chickens, you know?
Yeah, it all depends on the person. Some of them, they're their babies and they're giving them worms and all that stuff, and some people are like, you know, feed them garbage and pick up the eggs.
I mean, what are they doing with them when they stop laying?
Yeah, you usually turn them into chicken stock. But
now, is that like your everyday person?
Well, I guess that depends on your everyday person. For me, maybe. I didn't turn any of these birds into chicken stock, but most of them died natural death. So I found them kind of, you know, dead and stiff in the backyard. But that one time I ordered, I forget, it was a long time ago, but they wouldn't send, you had to order like 25 chickens. It was the minimum, right?
Yeah,
I ordered from Murray McMurray Hatchery. And
is that when we got them in the mail and had to go pick them up?
yeah. Yeah, they've since developed these little like low heat packs, and they've reduced the number. You can get them down into like 15 or 12 chickens at a time. They'll send them in the mail.
How many did we get?
We got 25, and because of that, I was only allowed to have like 6 hens because I was living in the city. I decided that I'd just, you know, order straight run, which means boys and girls. And so we had roughly 50% of that, 25 of them were roosters, you know. And when they started crowing where we had to live, they had to go. So, you know, off with their heads.
I remember
as it were. And
the post office calling, and we had to go pick them up, and they were like, "We have a box of birds."
and she put the phone up to the box and it's all going beep, 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 beep.
It's hilarious. This whole package cost $4.06, wasn't it?
I'd have to look at it, but it was about that, yeah. And we looked at a couple of them. I can't remember which one we picked up.
We're using a fillet knife. Very careful.
Mm-hmm.
We're not cleaning to be a butcher.
Nope.
This is just at home.
But that looks pretty much like the ones I get. And yeah. And I do occasionally like to make chicken with the, you know, the bone in, skin on. It's nice to just bake a chicken thigh every now and then.
Yeah, we just did that not too long ago.
We agree. Ooh. Sounds like it's time.
Will this be enough for a chicken broth, or do you like to have a lot more? Because we do make a lot at one time.
I mean, no, this is just going to be a starter bit for it.
We save the starter bits in a freezer bag in the freezer. We have, what size is the pot we use?
It's big. It's like 7 gallons. I can totally make 5 gallons of stock and still have lots of room at the top for it not to bubble over and stuff.
And we freeze it in quart-sized bags.
Yeah, I usually try to make around 3 just so not to overwhelm the freezer because we don't have an outside freezer.
These two had a couple different ones. But last two times. The last time that one died and we lost, trying to eat everything up out of it, we decided to not get enough.
The last time it died and we didn't notice for a few days, so everything just had to be thrown out because we didn't notice if there was juice on the floor. It was like, that was nasty. And that was
because we kept it out in an outside shed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like inside our kitchen. We didn't notice.
Yeah. We're not quite that oblivious. Almost. Especially me.
Doing this before you freeze it for the broth.
Yeah. Crunch up the bones. Strangely enough, raw bones. Like you're not supposed to give your dog cooked bones.
Raw bones.
Yeah, I've noticed it. Because we'll make. The chicken rotisserie chicken carcasses that we get from Centers, and when I do this with cooked chicken bone, they go flying everywhere. I mean, just little splinters of bone everywhere. So I can totally see what they're saying about that.
When their guy had watched videos of it, that's what he did. But that's nasty.
Dogs are, able to take it. I knew a guy who raised German Shepherds, and he said he gave them raw chicken. And I was like, they don't get salmonella? And he's like, they got a different makeup than we do, So he wasn't worried about it and said he'd never had problems.
Didn't give him a flavor for it or something?
Chicken!
I'll weigh it up, see how much it is. A good amount. Fit in our little bowl here.
We stack it down before it slides off the side.
Don't let it slide out on the flatty chicken. That's not bad. Look, we paid 98 cents a pound. I think it was $4.06. And we got
3 3/4 pounds?
Yeah.
Really?
Plus the making started for our homemade broth or chicken stock. We're saving the bones and the skin in a freezer gallon bag. probably save something out for dinner today and freeze the rest. Maybe divide this up into 2 or maybe 3.
Yeah.
2 or 3 different.